Ireland shocked the world last week when they took the first test away from South Africa. Now the tempo goes up another notch as they look to be one of the first teams in a long time to secure a series in South Africa against South Africa. A very hard task to do. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 in the June Internationals, where we are seeing the second round come to a close. South Africa hosting the Irish for this second test. Now South Africa, a very strong side. It's very bizarre to see how this team can even lose a matchup. So much strength throughout. Of course, the injury to Lambie sees Yantes come in to start at number 10. Other than that, it's pretty much the same squad in the back line. In the forwards, there's a change with the Twit coming in for Diego in the second row as well. This is about as good as it gets for South Africa. Can they step up and level the series at one apiece? Here is the Irish side who did the job in the first test between these two sides. They have pulled out a number of changes for this matchup. Furlong coming into the front row. Rue will get partnered with Turner, and you look to the second row, moving Henderson to the blind side. Ruddock comes in on the open side, and he completes the forward pack. In the back line, we've got new looks with Olding starting in inside centre. Gilroy on the left as well, and a new look centre pairing and wing combination. Can this team do what the team did in round one? Can they produce one of the great series upsets and take this one 2-0 and end it early? Well, not many people thought that Ireland would even be in this series, let alone the possible chance of grabbing a win. Kickoff is ready. Emirates Airlines Stadium is packed and we are good to go. This match is underway, and straight away South Africa a bad pass, and Peterson lets it dribble over the touchline. Well, that's not the start that South Africa had in mind, I'm sure. So it's line out to Ireland. That's horribly wobbly. How is that called straight? Kicked away from Jackson. Leroux, oh, Philly Leroux! He cuts them to ribbons! Big numbers! Mapu, away from the holder, gives to Yantes, oh! And Yantes knocks on when it would have been easier to catch and put away his outside man. Unbelievable mistake from Elton Yantes. Still had plenty of speed. It was the break of dreams from Philly Leroux. Just didn't come to fruition. Unbelievable start for South Africa. First counter-attack, and they cut to ribbons. Now the pack, now they're getting involved as well. Big shove from the Springboks. From Ireland, he goes for a bit of a run down the short side, but it's into touch, and Volvo gets the offload, but he's knocked it on as well. So we'll play the first, which is a touch. But South Africa riddled with errors early on already. Another line out for Ireland. This one doesn't look much straighter either, but they get away with it. Jackson, he's going to run it out. They let it play as well. Finding room out here all the way. It goes nicely to Gilroy. Finding far too much space out there, Craig Gilroy. Recycled Murray. Pops it short. McGrath goes hammering into contact. Short plays the order of the day at the moment for Ireland. Oh, what a pass! How did he get that away? Holding made a great piece to ground. Now they look wide, getting the balls in the place. Nicely done. Eventually going to ground there is Rue. Back it for Murray. Slips it inside. Henderson! What a run from Ian Henderson! Inside South Africa's 22. McGrath again, now he looks wide, Olding puts a grubber, that's not bad! Oh, I think it's been saved. DLND has just saved embarrassment from an amazing play from Olding. 22 dropout out to Yantes, smacks this away, big one as well. Jared Payne's back there, and oh, good shot there as they get the offloads working nicely. Furlong puts it to ground. Henderson, who just bulldozed through just a minute ago. Olding, what an offload! Supports there nicely for Best. The inside pass not quite on the money, and Strauss turns it over. Floats one over the top on Volvo. Yantes, nicely to D'Allendy. Now what's he got in store for us? Grubber and a rib tickler at the same time, and it just goes straight to touch. Called off South Africa. No defender in the way of that at all. That was a monster of a hit from Payne at the back. To the front they go, Ireland, and it is Quinru who pulls it in again. They set themselves just outside their 22. McGrath has a bit of a run. Finds Jackson. Away they go again. Ireland, Gilroy. Olding does well. Swapping places with his left winger. But Ireland doing it with ease at the moment, up over halfway. The offload game is strong at the moment as wide come Ireland. And they look to go away through Toner. And he goes to ground. Ruddock, inside pass. Oh, big shot there on Furlong. Still there though for Ireland. Wide, looking to get it away, but a good hit comes in on Trimble. No room down that side. And South Africa, well, they shut that one down finally. They go for three-man line out. Just one jumper at centre beef. And he out-jumps Rue for the ball. Yantes. Way for Low straightening up. He's got support on his outside. D'Allendy, dreadful ball, picked up from Ireland, and away comes. It is Gilroy who has saved the day from Ireland. A certain try should have been scored. Best slips it inside. Oh, there's a chance. Big chance. He's got the speed. Ruddock, no. He's pulled down just out of the 22. Toner, oh, high tackle, no arms. And could be trouble straight away. It's the two blonde-haired players. Is that de Klerk? Could be de Klerk. The scrum half could be gone. Won't actually see who exactly it was. Looked a bit like Faf de Klerk, who's spending 10 minutes in the bin. Won't see him till after half-time. And Ireland go for the corner. Looking for the try. So this is pressure time now for South Africa. Force of man line out, best to throw in. To the middle, missed everyone. D'Allendy dives desperately on the ball. And South Africa turn it over. Man down, remember. Here's Adrian Strauss. Good ball away to Low. Takes a tackle. Here's some Volvo. Still got a man with him. It's Yantes. Yantes back to D'Allendy. Over halfway. The chase comes in. It's only one man. It's Jackson. D'Allendy will have him for speed all day and all night. And South Africa hit back where it really hurts. Messed up line out move. D'Allendy. He's the one who claimed that ball from the line out. We won't see it, but look how much ground he covered. He took the line out way over the other corner of the field, 5 metres out from his own line. Now he ends up on the left side, taking the final pass from Elton Yantes to put the only try of the first half away. The chase from Jackson. Too much commitment on attack from Ireland, and they pay the price when their line out malfunctions. And it goes all the way back for a try down the other end. What a play, what a half. Ireland should be leading this one by plenty. As it stands, they trail by 5 at the moment. Yantes would love to make it 7. Steps up right in front, no problem at all. Elton Yantes says, thank you very much, I'll take those points. And South Africa will go to half-time with a 7-0 lead over Ireland. And it should be much, much more the other way. What a half of rugby we have had. A blistering piece of counter-attack players. All that South Africa have really had to do. It's been defence, defence, defence. Look at the tackle count, 27 to 15. Ireland have had too much time on attack, really. And you look at these stats, and I kind of don't believe that they're around the right way. South Africa, 63% of possession to Ireland's 37, when it was Ireland who had all the ball inside the South African 22. 59-41 territory as well. Boy, it didn't feel anything like that at all. Both sides making 4-line breaks. The yellow card almost kick-started South Africa late in the first half. They lead 7-0, but as we've seen from Ireland in the first test and already in the first half, they don't need much invitation to get themselves over the try line. So it's Yantes created a try. He also threw one away early on, but he's kicking off the second half. South Africa kicking to Ireland, and it's de Klerk who's back on the field. Wow! The ball is being just stripped out there by Ireland's defence, seems like. The way it came out in such a flurry. Straight to touch as well, but it's been called Ireland a ball, so it will be a line out for best. And again, it's missed by everyone. Vermeulen flying. I think he might have got it too. Great effort from Dane Vermeulen, the big number 8. Getting down there is Kolisi. Kolisi! He's through! Looking wide! Oh, the pass just didn't go to hand. And there was 3 men waiting out there for the ball. Would have been an easy run and try. Jackson somehow gets a kick away. That was just chaos. And Willie LaRue has been called to have given that out. What a terrible call. So it's a line out to Ireland after they're the ones that kicked it away. Now they're pinged for not straight, where they look like the straightest one of the half. Oh, don't tell me this is going to happen. Best looks like he's going to get down to yellow. He is. This is ludicrous. Absolute mayhem here. And it's off for the Irish hooker.
Crouch. Bind.
And now look at this. The cheek by South Africa to call for a scrum. It looks like Jackson is the one in there. Last place he'd want to be. It's buried in the middle of a scrum, right in the middle as well. So they're a man short in the back line. Vermeulen is going to back himself a bit of a run. But a good tackle comes in from Henshaw, pulls him down. Tarawera. Delandy! He's through again! This time a Volvo's there. He'll get the ball away, and it will be a try. South Africa getting it in the left side. It's some Volvo for the second, but it's all created from Damon Delandy, who has been simply spectacular today for South Africa. Lawasi and Volvo, too quick. Didn't even take the tackle there. Delandy had confidence in his outside man to put the burners on, get away from Payne and get away from the cover and score the try. Murray no chance. You see him tricking across, but he was too slow for the speed of Volvo. Well, this game has been played out rather tight, but the scoreboard says much different. Ireland have had their chances, South Africa have had plenty as well. But it's their left-hand side attack, Delandy and Volvo, that have ultimately led to a victory for South Africa. 14-0, maybe a bit early to say that, still looks to be 25 minutes to go. But the way this game's been playing out, it's hard to see Ireland finding a way back, but still plenty of time. They need to score next. Jackson, traumatised from his time in the front row, kicks long, and de Klerk fires it to no one. Delandy, again, the only one really putting in the effort. Here's Ixabeith. Here's the big Sikanoa. Oh, what a run. He has gone down the heat, though, and Ixabeith has come down with an injury. So replacement coming on for South Africa, Luddiega for Ixabeith. That will unite De Toit and Diega together for the first time in this series. Ixabeith has been the common between those three. And now will be a scrum feed to the Springboks. De Klerk pops it in, and the pack get a good shove on. Again, we'll see Vermeulen have a bit of a sideways scamper. Delandy, he's too slippery. He is just too good today. Finds Mapu, away to Low. Francois Low, can he go all the way? He won't. Yantes in support, fires a desperate ball, but it all breaks down once again. That could have finished the Irish as they try to bust away through Gilroy again. Slow ball. Murray over the top of de Klerk. What a competition between those two. Scoots round the corner. Toner does well. Gets a nice ball to McGrath. He's never going to go all the way himself. Needs support. Finds in Ruddock as well. But pulled down just short of halfway. Desperate times here for Ireland. Can they find some strong game-breaking runs? Oh, good pass. Somehow gets it away to Holding as well. And now Turner. Beautiful pass. Finding room. Gilroy gets away from de Klerk. Gilroy going all the way. Splendid try from the left winger. Craig Gilroy scores for Ireland. And this one is not over. What a finish, Ireland. They have finally put something out there complete. Oh, what a play from Devon Turner. De Klerk, desperate tackle, but Gilroy was too quick and just pulled away from JP Peterson. Great play early on though. What a crunching drop of the shoulder. Oh, so close to being a non-event, but Ireland will come back late. They could steal this one. Time though, firmly against the Irish. Jackson will take the shot at goal. Crucial shot at goal too. It has to go over. If it doesn't, any hope and dream of winning the second test is over. Jackson! Oh! What on earth just happened there? 14-5, kick missed. It hit both uprights and the crossbar. Ultimate result here is that the test match pretty much sewn up now because 2 tries still needed by Ireland, or 2 scoring plays. Peterson's pulled that in. Let's get up to play here as de Klerk fires wide. Mapu, great ball. Yantis, here we go, another one. It's got to be a Volvo to the corner. Picked up, but put down just inside. And Volvo gets the second, and South Africa quickly put this game to bed. Well, let's trek back a bit and remember what an amazing kick that was from Petty Jackson. Both uprights as well as the crossbar. But the try now scored from Luwazi and Volvo. Great play here from South Africa. The smooth passing, the brilliant hands. And ultimately that decides the match with us. Another try from Volvo. It's just great slick play from South Africa. When they're on form, when they're on song, that's what they can do. Super fast hit back as well. As soon as that try was scored by Gilroy, pretty much instantly has been replied. Here is Yantis. Had a hand in that one, and has a hand in an extra 2 points as well. Elton Yantis. What a kick from the left-hand touchline. 21-5. We have 5 minutes to go. The lead 16. Ireland, can they recover some from this match? Is well taken out there from Trimble, who's, well, he's gone down injured now as well. Something to do with his head or his face. Ireland looking to get something out of this match, some respectability, but all they've done now is lost Trimble, and it looks like Keith Earls will come back to replace him on the right wing for the last couple of minutes. So big loss there. Trimble going off. Also for South Africa, it's a beat going off. Both sides losing some inspirational players here, but South Africa, oh, their scrum has worked so well. They storm forward. And how bad is this to lose the ball off your own feet from an injured player? D. Allende finding so much room out here. Peterson. There goes full time as the ball is just lost by South Africa. No interest to keep it there at all. And Ireland pull it back their way. Murray, short ball away, finding Ruddock. Great pass. How did he do that? But one of them's gone forward. And it will come to a rather tame anticlimactic end here. Where was that last pass? That wasn't forward. That definitely wasn't forward. I'm not sure where the pass was. But full time goes, however. South Africa, as expected, have stormed back into the series, taking the second test in quite convincing circumstances. 21-5, the final score. It was all one-way traffic in terms of scoring the plays. But Ireland, they were definitely in this match. The chances were there. The finishing was not. And Volvo scored 2 tries for South Africa, is what I should be saying. Delandy scoring the 3rd. Gilroy scoring the only try for Ireland. That's where I was going with that. Yantes, 3 out of 3 from the tee as well. A good day for the young fly half. And got to be said about Jackson, his shot at goal, which hit both uprights and the crossbar, only to be rejected by said crossbar, was the highlight of the second half. Surely, what a magnificent kick. Should have got points for it. Should have got points for that superb accuracy to hit all 3. So the final score, 21-5. South Africa doing it easily in the end on the scoreboard. Possession, 66-34. Territory, a bit more even, 59-41. The scrum battle was where South Africa won this match. The high tackle and yellow cards, even by both, and the injuries as well, going one each way. Tackle count, fairly high. It is South Africa, despite having more ball on their side, they did end up making more tackles because the Ireland offload game was absolutely top-notch from that fixture. Alright, that wraps up my time for today. Hope you've enjoyed today's fixture. South Africa pulling the series back 1-1, and we're having a decider in the 3rd and final test next week. But until then, there'll be plenty more content coming your way from our other series as well. But you can be sure to stay tuned for the 3rd test match from New Zealand up against Wales, Australia and England, and of course South Africa playing Ireland for the June International Series season. I'll be back again very soon. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.